What's up, guys? So, the vegan teacher put out this video just a little bit ago to Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, and Candace Owens, and people of the Daily Wire. So let's listen. Let's see what she's got to say.
No matter what your religion, no matter what your skin color, no matter if you're politically left.
What the hell is that?
Being kind to the
Let's get through this stupid song. Okay, I think we're getting to the video now.
This video is for many of you over at the Daily Wire. For example, Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, and I know Lauren Chen has also worked for them. This is to remind you that the values that you hold dear should, and actually do at their fundamental core, include veganism.
Eat meat.
Now, I know that most of you will roll your eyes and laugh at this idea that this can be a traditional value because people have been eating meat for years and years. But the truth is that we are all born vegan.
We are all born vegan is bullshit. It is. I mean, if your mother, while you were in her, was eating meat, that's part of the protein that you were eating also. If your parents were vegan and your mother was not eating meat, then you were born vegan. But I'd say there's more people being born non-vegan than there are born vegan. I'd say it's 98 to 2%.
Before again, you start laughing and say, no, I wasn't. Think about the kind of human that you were when you came out of your mom. Most babies are very interested in animals. They find them interesting and they're cute. They want to pet them. They want to hug them. They don't want to hurt them. And veganism is not about food.
It's not about food? That's the whole purpose of it. The whole purpose.
It's about kindness. And kindness is a traditional value. Now, there are many things that you guys on the right say that I know many people on the left, many vegans disagree with. But I happen to not be one of them. I agree that there are some values that we have completely lost. This idea of family, I think, is important.
I'm going to skip through this next part.
I think this is a real problem because you could have many more people on your...
She was talking about the LGBTQ and her beliefs and their beliefs, and I don't really want to get into that.
Your side, especially even from the vegan communities, if you would just be rational in your thinking. Now, in general, you do make some good points about certain things, but denying climate change is just completely irresponsible.
Climate change is bullcrap. It is. It's bullcrap. The climate's always changing. Always. It always has back then, and it always will going forward. Every 10 years they say the world's going to end because of climate change, and nothing ever happens because it's bullcrap.
And to act like your choices, your daily choices with regard to what you eat are not important is also highly irresponsible.
What does what I'm eating have anything to do with climate change? Nothing. Nothing at all.
If you would bother to educate yourselves, and I know that you have not watched the important documentaries yet, you just think that you know what's happening to the animals, but you don't. But if you bothered to watch the important documentaries...
Okay, people know that there are animal farms. That's what she's talking about here, which are in bad humane. Like, they're horrible. What's happening to the animals when they go there? It's not pretty. It's not... It's kind of disgusting. But We've been eating animals for decades, centuries, way back when it all started. Because animals were put here for us to eat.
Of undercover footage of places around the world and how terribly these animals are abused, I think that you would agree that we need to change as a society. And it's not just about animal welfareism and treating them.
I don't know how to put it in words. Yes, the animals are treated horrible, but the animals are raised to be eaten. Sorry, that's what they're for. That's what they were put here for.
Nicely. It's about ending animal exploitation completely. We have no
That's
right
never
to
gonna
breed
happen.
them into existence and then to put them on ships by the thousands where they are suffering from the moment that they are born till the moment that they die, just for our taste pleasure.
That's what animals are for. All of them, technically. All of them. Sadly, all animals were put here for us to eat.
I'm sure that you would agree that if somebody was trying to hurt an animal because they like to watch them scream, that this is nuts. I'm sure that if you saw somebody hurting an animal because they like to hear them scream, you would think that's nuts.
That would be crazy. But there's a difference between a domestic animal and an animal that is being raised to be eaten.
What is the difference between you paying people just because you like their taste of their flesh? Here's your vision, here's your hearing, and here's your taste. The Academy of Nutrition and Diet.
What does this have anything to do with the Daily Wire? I don't get that, but okay.
Dietetics has clearly stated that being vegan is healthy.
Skip ahead
they
a
are
little
vegan
more.
for the animals and that they are willing to stick up for them. And I'm inviting you to hire me to be on your staff as somebody who believes in a lot of the values that you do.
Oh shit. This woman, they're not going to hire you. You're nuts. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Nobody cares. They come on your channel to laugh at what you got to say. And disagree. Almost everybody disagrees with you except vegan people. And I don't have a problem. You want to be a vegan, be yourself, go be a vegan. But if you're pushing it on me because I don't agree with what you agree with, then it becomes a problem.
Not all of them, of course. I'm not going to ever deny that climate change is not a problem. But who is
It's not.
willing to help educate your crowd about why veganism is so important. And it's so easy as well. Anybody can be vegan. All you have to do is go to the grocery store and choose the soy milk instead of the cow's milk. Try to
Here's another thing, and not to make any excuses. So, and you can see from me, not any excuses here. The stuff that's not good for you is way cheaper than the stuff that's good for you. So, most people, even if they want to become vegan, can't afford to become a vegan. They just can't. It's not there. They have to pay with their budget. They can't pay out of their budget. And soy milk is way more expensive than getting whole milk that comes from a cow. Way more expensive.
educate yourselves. Watch the important documentaries like Dominion Movement. Dominion Movement. Just watch it. Don't say, oh, yeah, I know what's happening to the animals, because you don't.
I know what's happening to the animals. I'm not going to sit here and deny what she's saying, because I know. I've seen some of the videos. I've seen what happens at some of these places, and it's pretty disgusting. But it's animals that were put here for us to eat. Period. Period. That's the only reason they're here. What do you guys think? Comment below and let us know. And we'll see you guys out in the next video. If you guys want to support my channel, you can do so by checking out my Facebook page. Link in the description. Excuse me. You can also click on my PayPal link. It's also in the description. If you want to send me something cool to my P.O. box, that's in the description also. Bye.